Shalom, HeComethWithClouds, GMS London, giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and honors out there to the brethren on the highways and byways, teaching the truth in all sincerity. Okay, just a news update. You know, got an article here from the Daily Mirror, right? It talks about here, Russia launches its fleet's most deadliest ever nuclear attack submarine, which can strike targets 1,500 miles away. Okay, you know, as we draw closer to the day of the Lord, okay, you can see how things, are developing, man. These nations are up in the ante, man. Okay, in terms of being battle ready, okay, and being prepared for that World War III. Okay, technology is moving at a quick pace, man, and people are trying to, keep up with everything that's going on, man, developing new technology to, use in this World War III. Okay, now this submarine, sounds for the line, man. It says goes into saying one of the most dangerous machines on the planet. Okay, and this is Russia's submarine, right? Nuclear submarine. It says the sub is intended by Vladimir Putin to invoke memories of the Soviet Cold War era for a nation in need of a morale boost. Okay, so purposely, making it like this, man. Because obviously he's being pressured by, outside forces, NATO, okay, in the US, okay, with the sanctions and the military build-up around Russia, okay. So they releasing news like this, man, showing what deadly capability that they have, and when it comes to that warfare, man, Russia's going to do some damage in this place in Europe and against America and these other places, man. With this technology that they have. Okay, so yeah, it's like, with the scripture in Ezekiel 38 when he talks about the Lord was going to put the hooks in the jaws, okay, and turn them back, okay, turning them back into that war mentality, okay, that Cold War era mentality, man, okay, where shit can pop off at any time, okay, because it is like that right now. Okay, right now they're being strategic, beat around the bush, so to speak, but eventually it'll go hot, okay, and missiles will be flying from Russia into Europe and into the US and various different other places back and forth. Okay, nuclear missiles, man, not just regular missiles, nuclear missiles too. Okay. Alright, it says Russia has launched its most dangerous nuclear attack submarine ever, which can strike targets on land 1,500 miles away. Okay. Now, I don't think it says itself, says it all really, but here's another one from RT. Right, it says US has no defense against Russian cruise missiles. Okay, Stratcom chief. Right. So the US is kind of trying to catch up in a lot of areas, okay, of their. Okay, we all know that the US has the largest air force in the world, and they're mighty in the air. Okay, but other aspects of the military they're not so great in. Okay, and really they're being left to play catch up, man. And they're trying to say, man, they got no defense against Russian cruise missiles, man. Okay, so Russia can do some fucking damage, man. Okay, and they will do some damage. Okay, these other nations will do America massive amounts of damage, man. Okay, to the point where nuclear missiles are going to be launched on that place and America is going to disappear, man. Okay, it's going to be a lake of fire as described in the scriptures. Okay, it is going to be unrecognizable, man. Just smoke and brimstone, man. Okay, this is NATO. In this article it says NATO and the United States have no defense. So NATO is included in this. Okay, have no defense against land-based cruise missiles if Russia deploys them in any quantity. The chief of U.S. Strategic Command told senators, arguing the U.S. must respond to a Russian threat from the position of strength. Okay, so you know they're a bit rattled. You know, so like you know, money's gonna go in. You know, projects are gonna get pushed forward. You know, sped up. Okay, in order to you know find ways to combat their weaknesses, so to speak. Okay, because when World War Three kicks off, man, on a real level, man, everybody, all these nations are bringing everything to the table, everything. Okay, there's not going to be any technology that is not going to be used. Everything that Esau has at his disposal, he is going to use in this war to try and win. Okay, but the elites have got it set up, man, where they're just going to fuck each other up, man. Okay, the Most High is set up that way. Most High is setting all this up, man, for everybody to have their downfall. Okay, the Lord's going to come and clean up shop, man, after you're done destroying yourselves. You know, the Most High has set this all up in play, right? It says appearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee on Tuesday to report on STRATCOM programs, Air Force General John E. Hyten argued for fully funding the modernization of the U.S. nuclear triad, lest the American atomic arsenal fall behind the weapons developed by Russia, China, and North Korea. Okay, because them gooks, man, they're putting a lot of money into their military as well, kind of all different kinds of technology and cyber technology, man. You know, they kind of fucking the US up a little bit, man, on that cyber front, man. But you know, but they're all putting money into their military, man, because they're all preparing for this war, and the Most High has having them prepared for this war. Okay. Right. Okay, I don't need to read no more. Okay, again, the title says it. Jump to a couple of scriptures. Okay, you're gonna get Isaiah 9:5, right? So like that's the one I wanted. Ezekiel 38:7, right? It says, "Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them." Okay, again, today, even on the TV now, right? You had the Russia and China veto in Syria, man. Okay, which has left the whole congregation pissed off, you know, because they keep vetoing, man. So they can't do shit in Syria. But you know that's Russia playing that guard, man. And, you know, China's backing Russia, man. China backs Russia. Okay, so China and Russia are on the same team. Okay, they both have what a common interests. Okay, against the US and against NATO. Okay, so you know they see eye to eye on things on in some things. Okay, so you know Russia's playing that lead role, right? But yeah, main point is you know they're preparing. It says be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. Okay, and you know Russia's helping all these other smaller nations, these weaker nations, so to speak. You know, be prepared for this world war. Okay, because it's gonna be fought on many different areas on the globe. It's going to be a world war. So, you know, it's going to be, you know, many battles in all parts of the world, man. Okay. Now, Zephaniah 3:8. Okay, because like I said, the Most High is setting this all up. And like I said, as the day of the Lord draws closer and closer, you know, you can see, you know, how things are going to turn out, man. You know, things are speeding up. Okay. You know, they're all preparing and waiting for this war to take place, right? In Zephaniah 3:8, it says, "For wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation," okay, which is his hatred, his righteous hatred against them, right? "Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy," okay, and that's going into the missiles, man. The Most High, the weapons that these nations have are the Most High's, man. Okay, and then the Most High is going to use them on each other so they can be destroyed. Okay, and the Most High is making all these things be, you know, come to pass, man, come to be. Okay, This isn't you know, coincidence, man. The Most High is orchestrating all of this. Okay. Revelation chapter 11 verse 14. Right? It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Like I said, things are speeding up now, man. You know, all this tech, you know, is rapidly increasing, man. And all these nations are trying to get in on it. I mean, even North Korea is trying to get in on it, even though, you know, they're not really deemed to be credible. But still, you know, there's going to be a lot of conflicts around the world, individual skirmishes and stuff, man. So, you know, they're going to play their part. All these nations are going to play their part. Okay? Like I said, it's going to be a world war. So this third world war coming quickly, man. Okay? My last scripture is Isaiah 9 verse 5, right? And it reads here, for every battle of the world with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Okay, so back in the ancient times, man, in the ancient world, man, when you used to go to war with another nation, man, you know, you'd be hearing all the clanging of swords and the arrows and, you know, all the blood and all that kind of stuff, right? From the swords and arrows and that kind of stuff. Okay, now war is completely different, man. You know, it's been heavily digitized for one, you know, with the drones and shit. Okay, robots. Okay, you got soldiers on the front line and that, but you know, you got tanks and shit. You know they're the main forces of the tanks, the aircrafts, the missiles. Okay, all of that, man. And you know, to top that all off, man, you got the nuclear, the thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, which is you know, the continuation of the scripture says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, this is what this war is gonna be like. Okay, and it's all gonna be about the missiles, man, and the destructive capability of the nuclear missiles. Okay, so that's what we're gonna run into. World War III is gonna be a nuclear war. Okay, not just one or two bombs like was dropped in World War II, but everywhere there's gonna be nuclear bombs being dropped around the place, man, fucking up shit. You know. So with that, brothers, I'm gonna say shalom, and until then, I'll see you on the next video. Shalom.